Turn it back up. Okay. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, I think that's everything I needed to do. Let me check one more thing. And yeah. Okay, that's done. All right. So sitting here in the morning, looks like NRSN popping back in there. NRSN, I'll add that back over here as well. Trying to think, I think I traded NRSN one time, then it went on down. So today may be another opportunity on NRSN. Don't see, let's see, where's the news for this one? It's up 21%, micro float. No news on this one, but it looks a lot better than these other three that that was the only thing on the watch for a minute. So we shall see if it can challenge, and I think it can. We got NRSN, TRVI was moving, but now the NRSN is on. I think it's going to take a dive. TRVI, CANF, and CBIO are a little bit larger floats. They did have shelf registrations on them, so NRSN may be the focus for the day. I traded before and took profit off NRSN, and I'm okay with doing it again. Also, the strategy that I'm using actually takes a little bit more time than just because the strategy is dependent on a pattern and a trend and supply and demand. So it takes a little bit more time. Sometimes if I do get a trade at the open, it may just be a scalp or something, but I'm actually looking for a specific pattern that just does not end up showing up most times in the morning. I did take a trade yesterday. Good morning, Daniel B. I did take a trade yesterday on AGRX and made some money on that. It's down right now, though. Good morning, Danielle. So we got a couple on the watch right now. That I did not see earlier. Oil jumped up to the 113s. Came down here, tested that 105 real nice, and then bumped back up here into this uptrend. So this is the watch that I got for right now. that I had on here. I may be getting rid of KNF, TRVI, and CBIO here shortly if they don't. I will be hard watching NRSN. And I just wanted to see what INDO and Hustle were going to do since oil was going up. They don't have a lot of volume, but I mean, they may get some sentimental movement off of oil. But I'm just watching those. Those really aren't top movers or anything. Donnell says light skin in the small caps. Well, NRSN, if it wants to do its thing today, it could get some attention, which I think it will. Let's actually look at the charts for NSRA or NSRN. So over here on TOS, we can see NSRN got up here to the 329s. One of those days, came down here, settled down. 240, 255 is where it closed yesterday, and now it is up to about the 290. So they're still like under this previous level of resistance that it hit, but we will see. Oh wow, oil is I want to see if oil can hold the 113s. We watched the NQ and the SPY take a little bit of a nosedive yesterday. Um, yeah, One Life. I traded AGRX, and let me show you what I actually got a chance to trade on it. On AGRX. So AGRX, I had marked it yesterday in this little range. It was pulling back heavy. And I was like, I think that it comes down here and bounces on the $2 level, and this is where I want to enter. And that's what I did. So it came up here, and of course, I didn't know how far it was going to go upward. So I took a position at the 215-ish area right here. And it did give a little ride up to this little VWAP and fell. I took my profits off of this candle right here, off the top of this around those 230s. Took the profit, but it did continue up. I just didn't like that rejection off of that, and just went ahead and took what, 40, 50 bucks on that one out of this little bounce here. I really wasn't trying to hold it because I already knew it was trash. I didn't know how high it could go or if it can retest these highs. So I just took the profit. I think it was like maybe was like a couple of cents, but I had a good amount of shares to profit on a couple of cents. I was talking to Donnell yesterday in the Discord. I was like, yeah, I'm looking at this when I got in and got stopped out the first time. And so I was like, oh man, well, maybe this isn't the one. But then again, it came back up to that level and I re-entered on this little dip here. He was like, man, I wish you luck. Wish you luck. I was like, man, this one the supply is definitely getting ate up down here into this dip. So I'm thinking it can do a reversal. Either the shorts want to cover or there'll be a little bit of buying coming in. Well, the VWAP isn't trash per se. It's a why are you calling me? It's a good because a lot of people trade the VWAP, and to know where it is on the charts, it's like, hey, this is why this is dumping. I mean, it was running to the VWAP, it was running to the 20 EMA, and it was right underneath the 200. So I just went ahead and took it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I got my profit in the bag. I've been green for well, I say I've been green. I had 2 losing days, but they were super small. One was like a $2 losing day, and one was like a 6. But my winning days have been around $100. So that's pretty much what I've been aiming. Just growing it little by little, man. And those double bottoms have been. That's what I'm looking for. Those double bottoms. That's what I've been playing. Especially on these cheap stocks that you really don't know what they're gonna do. Just let them show you a little level where they'll bounce a little bit. They'll show you, but the problem is you gotta wait. Like at the beginning of the day, if I were to be scalping AGRX, I increase my risk. But by buying those lows, and another thing I realized was, when I was first learning a little bit of trading, when people were saying, oh, I'm buying the low, and then I looked at their charts, I'm like, that's not a low. What is that thing you're doing? It kind of confused me. It kind of messed me up a little bit. Like, yeah, this is a low. This is a low. Not a low. If you have to ask, is this a low? It's probably not a low. Should be obvious. Obvious lows. Good morning, GD. Let's see. If I say so, yeah. Well, and the other thing is with these stocks, it's kind of like I'm still scalping. I'm just scalping off the bottom. So I'm not in the trade a long time, but I'm getting in and getting out because I know they can drop. Like AGRX was at 230, 250 yesterday. It's at $2 today. I wouldn't be holding that overnight. It was trash. I only was in it because there was supply and demand moving it. And I identified the range. Where's the bottom and where's a little bit of resistance, and can it break this range? Anyway, we have about 15 minutes to the bell. Let me do a quick little sweep through of all these. Oh man, oil came all the way back down. It was almost up to 114. Now breaking down the 113s there. So yeah, that's why INDL and Hustler's volume was kind of looking sick. NRSN. What do you want to do today? Will you be the one? There wasn't a lot of news on these. Some of these are continuation, like NRSN. Travi, that's a therapeutics company. They had some pre-trial data for a skin disease drug. CanF is Can Fight Biopharmaceutical. Had a psoriasis trial data that they presented. CBIO announces a plan to distribute cash to stockholders. So, nothing that was like eye popping there. Well, we'll see. The SPY did get down to the 380s. I don't know if it can break this bottom here of the 380. It continues to try to test that. It broke it once here, went all the way down here, but can it do it again? I don't know. Will this be a huge W or what? I don't know. I'm not even going to guesstimate it. I'll wait till the chart show me. Let's also look at the NQ and the SPY. NQ did come on down yesterday to the 11,693. Opening up today. I don't know if it can make all of that drop back up. And the SPY is still following it as well. So I'm thinking it's got some momentum going down, so I'm thinking it can go down, but we'll see. Exactly, One Life. I'm getting better at it. I just had to realize what a low was. If that makes sense. Like I've looked at the charts and I'm like, that's a low right there, right? No. No. I need confirmation of lows. That's what I need. Problem is, I was looking for lows on like a when I first started, I was looking for lows on a 1 minute, which was absolutely disastrous. Then I got up to the 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes, and the 5 minute kind of shows it, but it really shows on that 15 minute where the low is. Dane B says how your advantage compared to professional traders is to not trade if you don't need it. Yeah, yeah, I could just walk away because it's not like I don't do any other work. I could just be like, man, today looks trash, and just go. Dane B says today is the day to sit and watch. Exactly. Well, that's what I've been doing most days now, just waiting for that setup and giving it a try when it comes and totally just dropping the trade if it breaks, if it tries to break even, just be out. And if it comes back up to that level like yesterday, get back in. And not oversize. Right now, I'm using about 300 shares per trade. But I have been trading some cheaper stocks because I really don't need, a crazy amount of ripping. I just need like 20 cents. That's good. Man, I'll sell it. But, as I continue to grow it, it'll probably, I could take a little bit more there, maybe 500 shares or something. But at this point, if I'm stopping out break even, unless it just gets some crazy slippage, I'm okay. NRSN is getting quite a bit of wicks here, getting some indecision in there. Um, One Life says, I'm also a big believer in retests of previous ranges. So depending on where the stock is, trading could factor in if I'm long or short bias. Yeah. Yeah, that's a mistake that I made yesterday. I was in a good position, but I was like, man, I'm up. I don't want to give back all of this to the down or back to my break even. So I was like, I just take it. And if I had time, see, I had to leave yesterday. So I just took the profit and just left and went to work. But of course, I could have got back in because it came right back down to right where my right above my break even for another consolidation and then a rip. So it could have been two trades, but I had to leave. But I just don't want to risk the downside. I'll take the profit, let it pull back and re-enter. Give me my money. Is all I'm saying. Because if it go, I mean, I didn't know how far it's gonna go down. It's a super cheap stock. Could have shorts right on top of it. So I'm like, hey, you gave me 20 cents or 15 cents or whatever it was. I'm gonna take it. We got about 6 minutes to the bell. Yeah, one life. Other factors like trend, previous resistance levels and support levels, um, catalyst, of course. There could be some external factors. I mean, like overall market sentiment, but most of the times in these stocks, like the NQ was dumping yesterday, and this AGRX was going up. So it really didn't care about the NQ dumping. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, "Oh, the NQ's dumping. It's gonna affect this stock that's already in the trash can." Like, okay, if there's supply and demand in the trash can, it can still move. Um, Dane B says market will always fluctuate. Nobody will ever catch exact bottom of exactly. But you can make a kind of educated guess with a bottom that's been tested and retested, or if it's like a double bottom or triple bottom over a larger time period, it's more convincing. If it's a double or triple bottom on a 1 minute, I just don't trust it. 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, just don't trust it. I'm scared. I need to see that double bottom stretched out. 90% of stocks are down from previous highs. About 70 to 90% buy and sit tight for the next 6 months. Yeah, we have seen quite a bit of diving here in the market. Amazon was up to the 116-ish level. Has dropped back down. I'm telling you, Amazon's coming under 100. It's coming under $100. That thing just continues to try and test that $100. What was the other one? That Tesla. Tesla's at 690 right now. I really think we can see Amazon under that 100, man. I think we can see it under that 100. I think these buyers right here were like, "Oh, it's at $100. We need to get it now." I think I think we can see it under 100. What's up, Dallas? Dallas, we out here watching some things. NRSN is the top micro float mover with 6 million shares traded. We do have a couple of little low flows, but I don't really like these. I don't like their daily charts on these three. They're all pharmaceutical, and they all got weak pharmaceutical news. So we'll see if they can hold up green. Maybe they'll give some opportunity, but NRSN is going to probably be the focus. I think this one has like 5 million shares traded or shares in the float or something. It's a low float. But yeah, we'll see. Amazon is a victim of COVID growth, grown too fast. Possibly. Oh yeah, because all the shipping and things, people were ordering everything. So I just this is the watch for today. I'm looking for TRVI and these three to fail and NRSN to become the main stock. HUSA and INDO, I'm just watching. I'm not trying to trade these. I'm just watching it because of oil. Oil's playing around. I want to see if anything happens in these two. But these are just watches. I'm not really trying to do anything with those. Got 15 seconds. GOVX, HUSA, PEV. Smith and Wesson definitely dropped a lot. Roblox is down, and then those other ones, Amazon and them. All right, let's get back over to what's going on today. TRVI, NRSN, small little red. Like I said, this one's already got the wicks going, so it may be a little bit of a chopper. So I definitely wait for confirmation of a low. But we'll see what the intraday action wants to do here. INDO and HUSA. All right, everything red right now. Waiting to see what can hold green out of the first, 10, 15 minutes. TRVI, giving some red. Can F. Oh no, no, no! One Life. I had to get out of them. The uranium started to drop, man. It started to drop, and I was like, "What in the world's going on?" It seems like they're in the process of clearing regulations for uranium, and every time Russia does something crazy, like they just blew up a mall. I don't know if y'all saw that in the news. They blew up a mall with civilians intact. But every time they do something crazy like that, we get closer and closer to the U.S. leaning towards being its own nuclear manufacturer. But it's just taking so much time with the regulations of this stuff. I mean, it's absolutely volatile. Um, I just cut my positions there because it started to come down. I only was down like maybe a couple of bucks, but it just continues to break down trends and make lower lows. And so I'm like, I'll just wait on this because it was not looking great. Let me see. But if Russia continues to do crazy stuff, maybe uranium will start getting bought up again. But it did lose quite a bit of its percentage that it's been gaining over the past year. NRSN back up green. So we got a couple that are holding green. See if they continue to hold green. KNF looking like trash. TRVI. Anything else? I see HTGM popping up here as well. HTGM. It's 40%. What's your news, buddy? HTGM or HTG Molecular Diagnostics highlights a publication in Frontiers Medicine. Just a highlight of publication. What? Is that even news? Okay, well, whatever. We'll see what holds green today. Let me actually go and look into HTG because I don't know what this thing is. Shelf registration this year. Okay. What is that? April this year. Float of 4.27. Okay, focuses on the precision medicine. The company offers instruments, consumables comprising, say, kits, tumor response panel. Okay, I just don't see the news there. I don't know why it's up. So we'll go ahead and add that note. And what is that? Float of like 4 mil with the shelf of April this year. Okay. So yeah, that one's kind of spicy. Got 9 million shares traded there. Everything else. Dallas says I had SQQQ as the initial breakout, which means my forecast was an opening range fail. Let's see. SQQQ. Whoops. SQQQ came down here. Okay. Whoa, too far. Okay, there we go. SQQQ has a little bit of uptrend, came down here to the 28s, has been on a rise since the NQ probably has been dumping, and the SPY. Let's jump back over here. HTGM is becoming the top mover on the day, which is not good because it's not good. So we'll see if it can hold up green. Everything else has seemed to fade to red. CCL, NIO, a lot of these stocks down here are failing out. Let's see, CCL, I think that's the Carnival company, Carnival Cruise Company or whatever, down 11%. Amazon right at the 108s. I just believe we can break down the 100s with Amazon. Robinhood down at $8. AMD, NIO, Bed Bath & Beyond down 22%. Will they ever recover? Yeah, they'll recover one day. Somebody will do it. Somebody will buy it up. All right, CBIO, TRVI, and HTGM are those top movers. This one is moving very, very small. I mean, it's getting up there, but we'll see. Top mover on the day, though. Wow, AGRX down to $1.78. Glad I didn't hold that overnight. Took that profit and got on down. Would have baked me. Don't hold those. Scalp those. Donnell says long. TRVI 250. Exit 269. Nice. CBIO. Yeah, we'll see. But this one's looking like the one. It's up 10% out of the from the open, coming up here to the first resistance test of the 277. TRVI with the bottom around the 250 level support on the hour chart here. And CBIO. Okay, I'm watching all of them off screen as well. All three of these. Also keeping an eye on the NQ over here. We can see the NQ still pressing its way down through the 11, whatever that is, 11.9, whatever. This is the 4-hour chart below everything, so we'll see what happens. HTGM giving up the ghost a little bit there to back towards the 110s. Still a lot of volume in there to be played with. TRVI testing the resistance on this hour chart. $275s. You don't see YTVR, right? I don't either. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I looked at them and I was expecting it to fail, but you know, it's green on the day. People believe in it, and I just want to see if it continues this uptrend for today. I'm not trying to hold this overnight. This is a trash stock. I mean, I don't know why it's going up. It's trash. It's got a shelf registration on it from May 2022. Got a float of 13 million there. I don't know. I don't know. And the news is absolutely horrific. But the volume is here, and so we'll see if a range can set up and we can identify supply and demand. That's what we want to look for, even on a trash stock, because we've seen this multiple times. The stock is super bad, but it's still going up. So, but I do want it to certify bottoms because I think when it tests support, it could have a big breakdown. So that's one thing you got to watch out for on this one. HTG. So yeah, these are the three that are staying green for now. Volume on this one still around that 400 something thousand shares. Okay, HTGM giving up the ghost a little bit, getting a little hammered there. We'll see if it can get back under $1. If it does, I'm definitely not touching it. Exactly, Donnell. The price action, and he's trading the price action and not the actual, the technicals and all of that. He's just taking his little scalp and getting out before his toenails get snipped. TRV on the 15 minute at 276 was definitely some resistance there. But the thing is, will people be willing to get back if it does make a bottom? Will people be willing to get back in and buy it back up to the highs? Or will there just be an inordinate amount of shorts that need to cover? Because they got to have somebody that'll buy for them to cover. All right, coming on down, coming on down. Oil still floating around at 113. Hustle and them are still red on the day though. Let me flip over here to my other watch list. Amazon 107, Lucid, NIO, Ford, Macy's is going. Yeah, I knew this one was gonna happen. Macy's is falling off, man. Siga almost down, back down towards those tens. Revlon down 11%, continuing down. Roblox was another one that I was watching go down. Pretty sure Daniel B is watching this one as well. Coming on down off of this little high of the 36.87. And then Smith and Wesson is one that I didn't think that was going to drop so much, but Smith and Wesson, even on the gun laws that were passed, look at this drop from 1673 down here to the 1383s for Smith and Wesson. And let's see what else. TNPX. All these are red too, so yeah. NRSN down there. Shorts completely in control of that one. HTG. All right, now TRVI getting killed down here. We'll see. We'll see what it wants to do down here at these 250s. And as of now, the top mover is becoming HTGM unless it can drop through these previous bottoms of the $1. 4 million shares in the float. Has a previous level of possible support right here at the 98 cents. But that will be the breakdown of the dollar. So I really don't like that support right there. Yeah, CBIO looks interesting. Yep. And this is basically what I do. I'd be like, hey, is it going to hold green? Is it going to continue the trend? And then I try to trade with the trend. Oh, what do you want? Okay, nah. HTGM. It's moving, what, 8 cents in this little range here. Very scary. But it's only $1, so can't expect much out of that one. All right, CBIO coming back down as well. Looks like it almost did a double top there at the 185s. Getting crushed there. And like I said, all three of these were trash. I just don't understand why they would. But it is the open. So, you know, a lot of people sell at the open as well. People buy bad stocks and then get sold on. So I think that's what we're seeing with CBIO, TVR, and wait, HTGM is coming up here to the 125s there. It's about 20 cents off of that dollar. We'll see. Definitely getting that push up to that 125. I believe they can get it through there, really. It's so cheap. And then they'll be shorting over the 125, 25 cents level. Anything else popping up here? Let's see. IMTE. What are you doing? Wasn't this a stock that's dropped like a crazy amount? IMTE up 21%. Only 1 million shares traded, so it's got a lot of work to do there. Not really interested in that one. And then what else we got? ASPN dropped 39%. ASPN, 39% drop there. Was up here 14 bucks and ate dirt through the aftermarket and into the open. Definitely not interested in that. So I think we'll stick with what we got here. I think one of these will, wow. Breaking through those 125s there, HTGM. And these are losing the competition. Oh, wow. TRVI popping back up and testing again. Has a little bit of a... Let's see if we can hold those 270s there. Looks like a double top, though. But yeah, biggest mover right now is HTGM. Donnell says TRVI stand strong. Yeah, it does look that way. It's definitely in the competition. This is what we want to see. We want to see who's going to compete on the day. Who's going to stay green and continue that uptrend. Even after a dip. Who's going to continue the uptrend. TRV definitely pushing on up there. 277s is the high right there. We can see that as resistance on the higher time frames of the 15 and the hour chart. Let's look at the SPY too. I didn't look at the SPYs. Let me see. SPY did get down and break this 379, but it's looking like it's getting a little bit of a test back up, maybe to the midpoint of this drop. So it should be going back under 380, 380.25 pretty soon. Getting just a little bit of covering from the shorts there. About to get knocked down. All right, HTGM. Exactly, Dallas. That's what I've been doing. I've actually I've been playing double bottoms. So really at this point, there's no double bottoms just take so long to develop, but once they do, oh my goodness, they are excellent. Excellent trades. So yeah, I pretty much come in and see what's gonna be the mover on the day, wait for the dips, wait for confirmations of the lows, and then I get in, take some profit. Especially on like a $2 stock, I'm getting like 600 shares, and it's only gonna get cheaper if it comes down. So it's just worth the wait. Just wait for it to come down. Don't let it blow your back out. But on these though, it's a little bit different because their catalyst is trash. So you can wait, and it may give you some really cheap prices because the shorts may get heavy on it. But just reach your volume story, see where that supply and demand range is, and take your shot. Spy getting on back up there. What's the high of this candle? High of this candle was 381.94, 382.24. So it did shoot on through there. Got back up to this 380s. I don't even know if that could be resistance. Don't really care. HTGM coming on down. So will one of these take over for HTGM? It could be TRVI. We're seeing a lot of wicks though on these to both directions. We want to see somebody take over. Not really. Yeah, Dallas. Not really sold on scalping yet. Scalping does not work. It's one of those things. It's like, I mean, for all the money that you spend at the top, it's like you could always just use all of that capital you spend at the top for one or two trades at the bottom. You're trying to start watching for Elliott waves again. What in the world? Yeah, I don't know what an Elliott wave is. Is that like a W formation, or what is that? Well, you don't have to explain all that in the doggone chat. I know it probably takes forever. That's why we got the Discord, which you guys can come and visit. The Discord is where you can drop all of your info and all of your trade ideas and your knowledge and all of that. So, come be a part of the Discord. Also, during the day, I also am kind of active in the Discord as well. Posting and kind of communicating with different members throughout the day. I know I talk with Rooster, I talk with Donnell, talk with a lot of people in there, and they always have like good insights on what's going on in the market, especially throughout the day. It's always good to you know point out the obvious in the markets. That's pretty much what we're trying to see. What we're looking for is the obvious lows, obvious resistance, obvious everything, because it just doesn't make sense to super overcomplicate stuff. Dallas says more like an ABCD pattern. A popular book on it is Elliott Wave Principle. It's not an indicator, it's an entire career summarized into a strategy based on different interpretations. Okay, that sounds deep. NRSN, Super Red. What? HTGM continues to play around here. I think it's going to end up dumping through at least to the $1. Keeps playing. TRVI came back up, touched the resistance. We will probably see it form some new lows here off of this double top. Anything else popping up? Not on volume. We got some low movers over here, but nothing with real volume. AGRX all the way almost down to the 150. That's why you don't hold trash stocks. You scalp them and get on down. And oh, also Dallas, I don't mean scalp the highs. I'm scalping the lows. So I'm trying to identify the range, look for the low, get in for 10, 20 cent move up and take my profit. That's what I'm looking for. I guess it would be scalping down there, right? It's kind of like buying the dip, but I'm not just holding. I'm just getting in and getting out off the lows. I don't know what you would call. I guess buy the dip would be the better term. Buying a dip. Oh, let's see. Yeah. So top movers in the high floats. Carnival continues going down 13. Shopify down 90%. What in the world happened to Shopify? Let me go look at Shopify getting absolutely toasted here. Is it Shopify? I think it's Shopify. Should be. Woo. That is nasty, nasty, nasty. Just been on a wave down, man. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense though. On TOS, Shopify says it's down 90%. Am I tripping? But over here it says it's down 3%. What's wrong with Shopify? Am I tripping? It says 3% over here. I don't even know. I'm not gonna ask any questions because I'm not gonna trade it anyway. Tesla coming on down. So everything in the high flows, pretty much the biggest movers are red. Bed Bath and Beyond continues to crash down as well, down 19%. UPST down, Revlon down, just a whole lot of down. Okay. Oh, it's a split. Got you, got you. Okay, HTGM. It's got to give up the ghost, man. TRVI gave up the ghost, or is giving up the ghost. Has the bottom here of the 250s that it's now testing. But yeah, kind of nasty day there for the top movers. Dallas says red delta is what you see. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. So that one's going on down. So my question is, will this be one of those days where all of the top movers kind of eat dirt? They got up there, they gave some momentum, but now they're looking quite heavy back to the downside. So we'll have to see those bottoms get formed. $15 has a new 258. We'll see if this becomes any type of resistance right here, these candles. HTGM continues to bounce around. It's got to come down a whole lot to even be tradable. It's doing the most. Still up 15% though, so Still stupid low float as well. But I believe this one can definitely give us a big hammer candle down. All right, TRVI going red on the day, and we already know what we do with those. We put them right in the trash can. Not continuing the trend. Going against the trend. Hustle. Where's INDO? Both of those went on down. Oil is almost up to the $14 though. That's crazy. Oil is up to 13.76. Just nobody really in these trying to buy these up, I guess, on INDO. But it has been going flat for a little bit, and like we can look over here, came down, tested this level of the, make this bigger. Tested this level a couple of times right at that $7 level, and now oil's going up. So I'm wondering, will we see some type of range here that it starts to kind of test back up? I don't know. As for now, I don't know. Just a whole guessing game, I guess. Too much of a guessing game for me. HTGM did get up there and throw a wick all the way through the high and absolutely getting pummeled back to the downside. CBIO, why are all these throwing wicks up like this? Did everybody do one? Yep, all at the same, about the same time. All of them threw a little wick up. I see the SPY pushing. The SPY is pushing back against this this resistance here though. The 382s, the top level of this resistance. So yeah, it threw a little spike up there as well. That's crazy. It's like all of them just gave a high five at the same time. Let's see if it can get sold back off though. Or will it continue to attack this 382.17 level? Dallas says it's the crude oil report. I'm probably about to catch y'all later. I don't see anything, and I'm raising my standards. TRV, I is the only thing semi anything to me. Yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate you dropping through. I'll be back tomorrow morning, looking over the markets as well to see if we can see anything better. But today is one of those days where there is some potential, but there is a lot of risk. So you gotta take it as you're willing to tolerate. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Make sure to remember hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Come out here and do these market analysis in the morning to see if anything isn't absolute trash. Most of it's trash, but we're just looking for things that aren't absolute trash. Looking for really not value, but just looking for strong supply and demand areas. TRVI getting ready to kill over here, has gotten pushed all the way 30 cents down into the floor. Struggling to hold green. CBIO looking that same direction. And so now the SPY is kind of turning around. I want to see this SPY. What does it want to do off of this resistance? Is it going to go ahead and flip sides back over the 381s and get going down, or what? I thought it could hold up the 380s after this little buy up, but maybe it was a lie. Scratch that TRVI possibly. Yeah. I'm telling you, all of them are trash. Nothing's looking great. And then this thing's probably gonna take all day. If it is gonna form like double bottoms or something like that, it's gonna take all day, and it's red on the day, so shorts are winning on it. I'm not trying to play with that. It's got to come all the way back green, and if it does come back green, that's gonna be time and percentage wasted from losing that much. So it's like, I don't know. HTGM is one of the last that is green that we can see on the charts. So we have seen quite a trashy day today. Daniel B says, look at SPY or QQQ. That's crazy. Who can trade this market? I am reading newspapers, not touching anything. Yeah, that is probably a good plan. Let's see what oil end up doing. Oil came on back down a little bit. Hussa and INDO are still red on the day. Short sir, pretty much in control of those, so no plays there. Daniel B, multiple tests of 382. Market probably roll over and test lows of day if I was a betting man. HTGM with a semi double bottom here on the 5-minute, but you can't trust that. We need to see what this 15 minutes doing. 15-minute looks absolutely nasty. Ooh, that 110 breakdown is looking very imminent. All right, so yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. But as of right now, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. NRSN absolutely dumped. Big red on today. HTGM red would be the 103s. So let me put that out here. 103s will be red on the day. 103. NRS, AGR, IMTE. IMT just doesn't look great. It came down here, big drop. Just doesn't look good. It is green on the day though, so it may, I don't know. May give something. All right, B hat red on the day. AECR continues to get pushed down, but continues to make higher highs even with the sell-off push down. Hussa is pretty flat. TRVI, look at that daily chart. Look at that thing starting to eat away into the red. That is not looking great right there on TRVI. I think that's a scratch right there. CBIO breakdown of the 172. It's 1 cent away from that to go red on the day. Let me put that on the charts over here. 172, not far at all for that one to go red. ASPN, that one's already stupid red. These up here I really don't care about. They're dying anyway. TWOU is up 24% in the mid float range. TWOU, what are you? I think that's like, I think it had a weird name or something. What's the name of this? TW. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. It's got 3 million shares traded. Moving on up there. How much has it moved up? 6% since the open. So it moved from the 1105. Yeah, that range is small. 1105 up to 1160s. It may grind up though. It may be a grinder. Let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Needs to break and hold 382 for longs. Otherwise, Daniel B, we just go to Starbucks and hang out. Daniel B, Tesla third year in a row not make $1 from the sale. They are canceling self-drive car division, and 200 people will lose their job. Another nail to the coffin. Collapse is just around the corner. That's what I'm saying. I'm believing it's going down as well. Amazon, Twitter, all these big tech stocks that have got so pumped up, like Daniel B was saying, over the COVID season, their true value is being called into question. So it's like, are y'all really worth what y'all stocks say y'all are worth? And we're seeing the test of time out here. All right. What's up, Lauren? The one and the only in the building. Dallas called that NSRM. Where is it at? Oh, nah. That thing's red. The shorts are winning on that one. I'm not gonna touch that one. It's gotta come green on the day. And let me show you why I'm saying this. NRSN, look at this daily chart. So it's gotta come all the way back up here to break $3 to go up. I'm not going to risk my money on that bet. I want to get in on something that's already winning. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing on this. Because not only are you saying it's going to get back up through these levels of the 3, it's going to continue up. And with this stock, I just don't believe it can do it. Even with the volume that it's getting, I think it's got more shorts are looking at it more than longs. Unless you're going short bias. That would be different. Yeah, so maybe this is just a slow day of the week, not a day to lose money on, just to take those obvious positions, not trying to trade against the market, but trade with the market. Trade with the trend. Save yourself. It's got the Donnell feel. Man, that thing, I like to be on the winning team on the stock that I'm trading, man. I want to know that this thing has some secured supply and demand levels, because this thing right here can easily dump through, what is this, 275, which is floating above. Man, those shorts are going to pump that thing down, man. Pump, pump, pump. So it got up here, had a little coil up, had a sort of a little bit of support here at the 265. So I'm wondering, the 265 would be a great level for shorts to start really pushing it down. And it has no reason to be holding up. So for it to transition on the day would be amazing, but I'm not looking for amazing. I'm looking for obvious. IMTE, continue to throw wicks. Wicks City, up 21%. HT, GM going on down. Hmm. Let's look at what this volume's doing here. Started off 5 million shares traded, 7 million, and working its way on down to a million shares traded. Breaking, we had these previous resistance levels marked out. 103 was red on the day for HTGM, which I think is going to be breaking here soon. It's only 5 cents away. TWOU is probably one of the better looking ones, being a higher price one, but the range is just not something that I would like to spend time on. One Life says CTRM looking like dog matter. Good work, monster. CTRM. Yeah, boy. Continuing on down. Lauren out here making sure to keep the trash stocks in the trash, man. All right, HTGM, 2 cents away from being red on the day. Big pullback. Appreciate that. Let me see who that was. Appreciate that, D Dank over on Twitter. I said Twitter. Over on Twitch. Appreciate that follow. Definitely love both of the communities, Twitch and YouTube. You guys bring me value, and I try to bring you guys as much value as possible. Um, we out here looking at this market, and just at this point, a lot of our community has unanimously decided to sit on their hands to the long side. So I'll be very careful on any of these plays. Also, we do have our Discord that you can become a part of. Check us out over there. We drop different. We talk about everything investing and entrepreneurship, whether it's stock market, crypto, forex, futures, whatever you want to talk about. There's probably some traders already in there doing it. Um, whether you're just getting started, you're a beginner, just trying to learn like what all you need to know, or what you know it's a great place to be. Come and be a part. I mean, you don't have to just be a chatterbox, but you can definitely learn a lot from the members that are involved. Anyway, it's been a pretty good analytics session. I gave plenty of time for something to show us that it was going to be better than trash. Just continuing on. NSRN bounced back up here, still red on the day though. Still, it's got to hold green. And I'm not trusting it to do that. 305's got up there. Still red on the day though. Fighting their red to green battle. Red going on back down. And that's what I don't like. I don't like the shorts to be that confident. HTGM had a little bit of a bottom right above the $1 on the 15-minute 105s. Is looking like that spot where it's trying to get back down to. Still green on the day, so it still looks better to me than NRSN. Now we need to see it recertify this level. And it might take a little bit of time. What's this one right above the one? If it can just go flat here, it may make a move later on in the day. But I would definitely be more interested in this than something that's red. And as you can see, NRSN came back up. It tapped that green, but we're like, okay, can you hold green? And it's just struggling. I don't like this struggle trying to hold green. This is a lot of just wishy-washy behavior. Can F did actually break down that $1, so it is dead for the day. And down quite a bit. So nothing on that one. INDO did crashes. See, oil is still at the 114, so I don't know. I don't know about INDO. I don't know why it's not having any kind of positive reaction to oil going up, but that's a sign that today is one of those. Oh, the SPY broke down the 380s as well. 379 there. So it did get a little bit of rejection off of this level, this little flat top level there. Nice little dip down. It needs to come and retest this support a couple of times before it's even looking like a buy there. So 105s. IMTE. Lori called out CYN. Oh, my bad. I did not see that. Yeah, CYN was one that we had watched like a while back. They had a technology that was going to be working around like factory facilities. It's a AI robot that basically not packages, but organizes, or I guess you could say organizes the facility packages, moving things, taking things to different places in the facility. You know, if you need, like, let's say if you need a refrigerator, it'll go and get you a refrigerator and bring it to you. That kind of stuff. But yeah, that was the CYN deal that she's calling out. Let me see. You caught a win on NRSN. Nice. Yeah. It gave a little bit. It gave a little bit. But that just ain't what I like looking for. I want to see something that's already holding green. EVFM. Yeah, I saw that one yesterday. I traded AGRX though instead, because AGRX lower float and better news. What I don't even see what's EVFM. EVFM. This is another one, man, down 16%, or am I saying that right? Yeah, 16%. So another one I'm trying to trade with the trend. and not looking great. It's at 88 cents. I mean, it is cheap. It's definitely cheap, but I'm okay. You get like 3,000 shares if you want to. Get that nice 2 cents. 2 cent trade. We did look at that one yesterday, though. It had the contraceptive news as well. It was going up on Roe versus Wade, whatever trial thing. But they do produce contraceptives. NRSN just trying to hold that green on the day and just can't seem to do it. All right, well, that is it for me today. I am going to go and make some money doing something else. Appreciate you guys for diving in. Make sure you check out the Discord. Appreciate the guys over on Twitch tuning in as well. I'll be back tomorrow morning for some more opening market analysis, well, pre-market and opening analysis, and we'll see if we can see something a little bit better. If you're going to continue trading, be careful. Overall, the markets aren't looking. They're just looking sketchy today. I think today was just a slow down day. We'll see, but I'm not willing to stick my toes into any of these today, because I can go and do other things. But yeah, appreciate you, Lauren, for dropping those links in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and get ready to break it down. So, another midweek hump day. I don't know why, but when I was looking over my statistics and everything, Wednesday was one of my. It's just a day that's just so. I don't know what's wrong with Wednesday, but it's like this most of the times. It's a midweek, and people are just like, do we want to hold? What do we want to do? And a lot of stuff continues on Thursday upwards. So maybe we'll get a better day tomorrow, but it's whatever. Y'all have a great day, and I will catch y'all in the next one. And as always, what else did I need to say? I think that's everything. Yeah. Enjoyed all the chats, enjoyed all the conversation, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Psych. All right, so let's see. Studio. I think that's where I want it. Careful, man. Hump day. One life. I see you put hump day. Internet issue for a month. Who's having internet issues for a month? Not me. You be blessed too, GD. Blessings to all of you guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.